In this second of our three-part series, we chat with Heath Thompson from Impact Pools and Landscapes, who's just had the opportunity to put the Caterpillar D3 wheeled and track loaders through their paces. Let's catch up with Heath and hear his feedback on the machine. So Tomo, you've just had a blast out here, mate, out at Yatala at the parts facility. So how did the 246D feel for you?
Very impressed with both machines, Jamie. The track machine before, picking up the loads, running over those sleepers at pace. Yeah, very impressed, mate. The ride inside was fantastic.
Yep.
And obviously the pressurised cab and the seals, there was no dust there at all.
At one stage, you just dropped a big load of dirt and you almost disappeared behind the plume of dust. I could barely see you through the camera, so nothing came into the cab?
No, not at all.
Awesome.
Not at all, yeah, it was great.
Excellent, excellent. So with the forks on this particular model, how did it feel for you? You looked like you had the controls all set there on the auto level?
Yeah, well, you can set those parameters from bottom, from when you lift the load to the top, and then you can hit it again, trigger to the right, return to dig, so to speak, with the load, return to the level that you're on, and away you go. And obviously the speed of the machine as well can be set.
When I was actually tracking you as you were panning around, the ground speed on the machine actually was pretty substantial as well. It was really moving.
Yeah, definitely. On the bigger machine with the track, yeah, that's the dual speed machine. Hit the rabbit and away she went. Yeah,
she definitely got up and going.
Yeah,
cool.
Getting in the cab, the door's wider. Configuration of the joysticks is, I think it's 75mm wider, which doesn't sound a lot, but once you're in that cab there was a noticeable difference.
Definitely.
So I was very impressed with that, and the noise factor was very good, you know.
And keeps you super cool while you're in there too.
Definitely,
right?
mate. Yeah.
I was a bit jealous today, I got to
very
admit.
hot. The aircon, it's very, very good aircon in them. It's actually got heated seats as well. Lumbar support, which is a big thing for me. And look, leg room in it was great. Controls were very seamless, which you can adjust now, your hydraulic flows, your speed, which with the timber on there with the fork, obviously you can dial that down. Tracking along speed can be adjusted now, which is all on the joystick. You hit the buttons and it can slow the machine down, so you can give it full noise with your hand, but obviously the controls on the inside there restrict that to certain parameters that you can set.
Perfect, mate. There's a pile of customization on board.
Yeah.
So, mate, I guess even from things like sitting in the cab, you had your air ride seat, but the suspension going over, the timber here, how did that feel when you were ripping through?
You look very, very surprised, mate. Obviously,
because you'd never go that fast on a real site.
Oh, look, if I owned the machine, I probably wouldn't be doing that. But obviously, they wanted me to test it out. So yeah, full noise there. Look, I was getting bumped around a little bit, mate, but look, I didn't hit my head once, and everything was quite comfortable.
I ran the camera in slow-mo mode for that, so we'll really slow that down. I'm interested to see what it looks like on the camera, because there's 50mm worth of movement there in that suspension, so it's quite a bit. Yeah,
definitely.
Awesome, mate, awesome. So what else jumped out for you as, I guess, a key thing for an operator that you're really going to appreciate on your day-to-day?
Look, for me, I'm in pools and landscaping. I'm running down the side of buildings. Dust and things like that is a big thing. So they've actually got all the exhaust waste and things like that come out from the back of the machine up behind the back window, vertically up. So that's not stirring up all the dust and things like that around the site. So confined spaces, that kind of thing. I think that's fantastic.
How was visibility in there, mate? So it looks like there's plenty of glass, and you could also pop that rear window and talk to people.
Yeah, well, it's two-way glass on the inside there, which is great. And look, just the vertical lifting with this particular model for me, loading trucks and things like that. You can come in quick, set those parameters again, vertically up, tick it in the bogey or whatever you're tipping it into, and hit the return to dig. The bucket will swing back down to the height, and where you want it, you can spin around and back the other way. So
perfect.
That's the key feature that I would love, and use every day.
Great time-saving features, right?
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
Perfect, mate. Good stuff, Heath. Thanks for that, bud.
Thanks, mate.